silver-haired community would say it's a great day for golf, and it is, don't get me wrong, but we say it's a great day for football, and the roof is wide open here in Glendale at State Farm Stadium. Tonight, it's an NFC West battle between the San Francisco 49ers and the Arizona Cardinals. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. So the defense able to get off the field here on third down. And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses should try to do on third down. That's a nice start for them in this one. And this will be taken at the 13. It's a return of 5 following a gain of 42 yards. And the Niners are going on offense. First and 10. So from inside the 20, here's first and 10 at the 18. And it powers way out near the 25. North of 100 yards, the 2 scores. And, you know, you've got to give a lot of credit to the O-line. We talked a lot about him, but offensive line was good, too. They're obviously in sync with each other, whether it's zone blocking, power running game, no matter what. He understands how to read them and find the creases that they provide. Now this one complete downfield on the left side. 15 yards on the play, first down. I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws. Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help. I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shrink my defense. He gets it forward for 4, maybe 5, but the flags fly. And this one could be coming back. So apparently some grabbing there in the middle of the O-line. I wonder why that doesn't happen more often for guys in the center. Having to snap the ball and then trying to get your hands into the proper position, that's difficult to do. They got caught that time. Here's his throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a second and long. That was well defended, and while it was a completion, it resulted in a loss of yardage. It's really, really hard for a running back to think to himself, I probably should have just dropped it and saved the yardage. It goes against the entire training that he's had his whole career. Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. A pickup of about 3 yards as he's taken down at the 41. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. A great and a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Well, it's third and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag.
flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. From the gun, Murray. This is caught at the end. And he'll be brought down at about the 6-yard line. His first catch, good for 16 and a first. From the shotgun now, here's an inside heel. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 of the 4. Second and goal from inside the 5.
Brings up second and goal.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside heel. And he's going to get about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2.
His path became similar to almost running the stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try to run this one in. A nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and it's taken down right after. Defense didn't budge on third down. Now, what are we going to see on fourth?
We are soon to find out, but does this feel like old school football or what? It's an old-fashioned goal line stand. I know what I would call an offense. I would go for it. I want some technical play where my quarterback has a chance to run it or throw it. I don't just want one static play.
In the end, the opening drive tries to yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football. Only gave 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult problem to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as you're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to get a little loud after they take one away. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now. That's that good arrogance. You can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
And it's going to be met at about the 43. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8. Now a handoff looking right. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
He was hoping to get to the edge. He did a really nice job of forcing him back inside. That's excellent fundamental defensive football. Don't run him outside, or they can really shred your defense. Instead, in this case, time to perfect play and not get free.
It's a first down. 2 minutes goes by, second quarter.
This one into the hands of Hill, the tight end. And he'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. Pick up 10 yards.
And it'll be second and very short.
A lot of tight ends just use the size and strength to get some space and get body people and catch the ball.
A great player. Touchdown number 15 here. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, somebody says the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get your guys to just stay right there, each guy has his own assignment, that allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Now Chapman on the return is going to give this to about 23. Ready to go next, driving at the line of the Cardinal offense. Their drive last time it stalled out, forced to take the short field goal.
And the key is he nailed it.
Because coaches in these field goals,
right to them. That's not how Rodgers stands in. He put 6-6 on the board. That's a consolation. It's like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuff down on that one, do you?
No, you don't get a top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Pull the shotgun. Here's inside again.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
This defense is moving around in the first half and get to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try to get his running game going.
We say it's on time to be able to get rid of the ball sooner than that.
You have to have the offensive line out there to catch you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw the ball, they're doing a really nice job. But when you hold it and get on the sack, you're really just discrediting that role.
There's also a 12 yards. And the short set up, they take over first and 10 on the short side of the field. There again is the back as he trots on the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective as it.
He has definitely been dependable. And really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done. Anytime pace is going to approach 100 yards, you really get some damage in that game.
Looking just hazardous totals. He's just short of the first down at the Cardinals 32. 5 yards is the big gap there as it extends this drive. 2 minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score.
From the
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Shotgun is inside hill. And he'll go down at 28. Give him 40 yards there, but it's 2nd and 6. Every play caller realizes it's not going to go to a touchdown. They're setting things up for maybe an end game. Trying to establish the inside. Maybe run a touchdown now. Hopefully get to the perimeter later. You can do worse than a 4-yard touchdown. That was first pickup of 8. For a second, they break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up in the same game. Dancing to the left. Okay, can't find anywhere to go. And he goes down. 4-yard pressure from the outside linebackers. And when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team have to make it right.
Damn it!
Picked off by Byron Murphy. And a big turnover there.
Bro, fucking read.
That's another situation, isn't it? No matter how you try to spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam that feels like towards the middle. And if there's any type of misthrow, maybe it's tipped or just too many bodies in the air, and then it's not the result.
Cardinals going to use their first of their timeouts.
Give me that next sack, biatch. Give me that shit.
Down he goes. That is Nick Bosa from out on the edge who worked his way in for the sack. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. A final shot before half from Murray. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And into the end zone. A pick six for the 49er D as they score the touchdown.
Well, it certainly looked to me like he tapped into the quarterback's thought process there. And what I'm hearing more and more when I go around the league, defenders sitting in on quarterback meetings trying to learn more about how they think.
You want the third quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So here are the Niners to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this ball game, and they got the victory last week against the Rams, so some good momentum as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start the third quarter here on the ground. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Looked like the defense put pretty good pressure on him, but he's able to flush out to his right to try and evade people.
Well, he challenged the play. It did not pay off.
And that means he lost a timeout in that challenge.
And as a coach, you hate that. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. George Kittle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the 49ers add on to their lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 18 now. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
At their own 32-yard line.
The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the 2nd half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Good positioning, and it's picked off.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That was a terrific play, causing a loss. As a middle linebacker, simple. You can either fill holes or you can attack them, as he did there.
Now they try the right side here. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here, and sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he's got it. Got his man on the end route. Complete. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
48-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Number 35.
Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
On 3rd down, Murray. And this is going to be incomplete. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over him.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And they will score. It's a pick 6 for the Cardinals touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
The extra point up and good. And it makes the score 21-10. Taking it about the 1. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
At their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, you'd have to think this is where you want to start taking some time off the clock.
Oh, definitely, because you got the lead. Right? You take a good look up there and you say, okay, what do we need to do here? Well, you're not in full-out protect mode. You want to make sure you run it, throw it safe, take some time off, and eat it up.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 12 yards there and a first down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
And he gets it down to the 48, enough for the first. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off around the 37. Past the 20. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown. Well, don't change that channel just yet. This one may have gotten a bit more interesting.
Put down the remote, put down the clicker. This one looked like it was over. It looked like they were ready to seal the deal. But in doing so, by pitching it around a little bit, it cost them. We could have a great finish.
I guess the coach looked at the two-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a three-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call. And he felt good about what he had for a two-point conversion. And now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
28-yard line.
And San Francisco gets set to go here. And now this fourth quarter becoming very interesting. That pick six makes this a one-score game. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how aggressive they choose to be. Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down.
First down, 49ers.
Now a handoff here to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
That gives him 98 yards in this game, and he's got to feel pretty good about that, but the entire offense does. The big thing, though, Brandon, they've got to get to 100, though.
You think he knows he's at 98?
I think someone has told him by now, and here's the thing. Getting to 100 or more is tangible evidence that you've had a nice day running the football, and that's what his offensive line wants for him and for themselves.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. They'll get only a couple down to the 44. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He's got the first down here inside the 30. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. First down, San Francisco.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. 3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. The Cardinals forced to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And again this time to the tailback. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's 4th down.
Well, that was one of the few times they've been able to contain him thus far. He's over 100 yards for the game, but he lost a bit off his total on that carry.
This offense 2 for 2 converting on these thus far, so why not try again here on 4th down? They'll go for it. They'll try and run for it. And trying to push his way forward, but I think he's going to be short. And he is short. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Cardinal defense is going to get the football back. Well, they knew who to turn to on 4th down. Their horse, they needed the short yardage. He just couldn't get it.
And that's the surprise, because normally that's bread and butter for them, right? Hand it to the big guy, let him go, pick up the 1st down. Didn't get it there. All credit to the defense. Usually, even if they know he's coming, he can't be stopped, and they got it done on that play.
Well, when you're leading in the 4th quarter, that's not the penalty you want.
Not at all, and now your discipline comes into question. Having poise this stage of the game, you can't have those kind of plays.
He'll look to throw. Finding a safety valve here. That's complete.
Murray's pass.
Murray, he's used to moving fast in Oklahoma. He'll get his guys up to the line. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a 1st. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17.
49ers. They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. And they're going to get about 3 here out of this 1st down run, and that'll bring up 2nd and 7.
19-yard line.
And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call.
7.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. So the victory here for San Francisco, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason.